Yeah, so basically Selenium has a client server architecture. Okay, so it's a Rust based server, Rust based design, and you have a client server. So there is client in one side which makes a request, and then there's a server on the other side. It takes your request, process it, and gets you the response or the error message if something went wrong. So if you go into the Selenium world, the client, Selenium client, is the actual code that you write. So basically you need to write code, right, to automate. So you write your scripts or the program using your favorite language, and you use the Selenium API in your code. You import the Selenium API and use it in your code, in your Java, C Sharp, Python, or JavaScript code, and you ask it to do some steps like open a particular URL in a browser, or like go and click on the submit button, type in username, type in password, and drag an element to a particular field, or like select something in the drop down, fill up a form. So all these requests you write in your programming language of interest using your using Selenium API. That actual program you write is the Selenium client, and you request to do it like open web page, click on element, or get text or something like that. So basically in the Selenium, in when you write that code, that is your Selenium client, the request that you make. And in the other side, there is a Selenium server implementation basically done by the browser vendors. For example, for Chrome you have Chrome driver, IE driver, Edge, you have Edge driver, Safari driver, like that. Every program, every commonly used, or every most important browsers have their Selenium WebDriver server implementation that you can call upon from your client Selenium code and make some requests. And that side, the Selenium server side, takes a request from the Selenium client, execute the request in the respective browser, and sends back all the results or the error to the client. So basically you are interacting with the Selenium server and telling it to make some do some steps inside the browser in the application that you open, and go through the application, do the navigation, do some tests, and make sure your application is working fine or not. That's the basic gist of it.